finals week. Well, technically finals week is next week, but I only have 2 things next week. Most of my final stuff is this week, and it's starting today on Monday. So I have a presentation tonight in my night class. I have a presentation tomorrow in my second class, and then I have a presentation in my first class on Thursday, and then the following Monday I have an exam, and then the following Tuesday I have an exam. So very long finals week for me, and so it's starting today. So I thought I would start our finals vlog today. So it is officially my finals week vlog for my second semester of my junior year, which is so crazy to think about because I'll be a senior in college the next time you see me, which is so crazy to think about. I honestly might have a midlife crisis. That's crazy to think about, but we are starting off finals week by meeting up with my group to work on our presentation, which is tomorrow. So my presentation tomorrow is a group project, and I'm honestly feeling a little concerned. So we're meeting up this morning, so let's go to that study session. I'm really glad we had that study session. Our presentation is supposed to be a minimum of 18 minutes, and it was 12 minutes and 40 seconds when we presented. So I'm glad we went over that and had things to add and everything. But it started downpouring, so I had a bit of an outfit change because I got soaked. And so I changed outfits. I grabbed some lunch from TC, and right now I'm going to get ready to just start putting some stuff together. I have my internship meeting at 2, and so I think I'm just going to kind of try and get some stuff done before that. So that's kind of the game plan, just to be productive. So let's enjoy lunch and be productive. I enjoyed lunch, and I have a little gift because we're heading to my internship meeting, and it's one of our last meetings, and so I don't know if we're gonna have one next week, but we got our professor a little goodie. It's just like a inflatable blow-up guy for her desk. So we have that, and we have my laptop and all the stuff I will need. Here's a quick fit check, and let's go to my internship meeting. Meeting time, featuring the pouring rain. We finished up our internship meeting, and we're gonna have one more next Monday, but it's coming to an end, which is crazy, but we filmed one last TikTok. I feel like we could film one more next week.
Yeah, we definitely could. We have to find a sound.
Yeah.
Or something.
But yeah, super sad.
Yeah, really sad.
Okay. I have a presentation to give tonight, so I'm gonna be practicing for that. What are you gonna be doing tonight?
Homework.
Fun.
Yeah, I gotta finish up my last 2 projects and I'm done. Like, done.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But right now we're headed back to our apartment complex. I'm back at the apartment. I have my papers to turn in with my presentation tonight, and then I also have my note card. So I think I just want to run through it really fast and like read over the directions to make sure I'm hitting everything before I get ready to head to class. But I'm feeling pretty good. This is the presentation I probably feel most confident about, so not too worried, but yeah, still want to practice. So from a chore to an emotional investment, and we're creating a movement, and we're not just selling a product. Okay, I changed into some jeans because dress for the job you want, not the job you have. In this case, we're dressing for the grade I want, not the grade I have. So we changed into some jeans, just because it's a little bit more business professional, if you ask me, than sweatpants. So changed into some jeans. I have my note cards, my paperwork I have to turn in with my presentation, and I'm ready to give my presentation. A little nervous. I get nervous for any kind of presentation, even with pageants, like doing personal introductions. I still get nervous every time, so there's a little bit of anxiety, but I'm feeling pretty confident. I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I feel pretty good. So here's a quick fit check, and time to go to class to give my presentation. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. A movement, and we're not just selling a product. And so with this presentation, 1 of 3 is done. I'm feeling really good about it, and so all I have left in that class is an exam on next Monday, so in a week. So I'm feeling good about that. I'm gonna do a little bit of studying over the weekend, but now I'm gonna focus my attention on my presentation tomorrow. I just made dinner. I made some pasta and I have my note cards for my presentation tomorrow, and I also have the slides pulled up. So I think I'm going to run through this one more time just to make sure I know what points I want to look at the note card, what points I want to reference on the slide, and what points I have memorized. And so I think I'm going to enjoy some dinner and work on making sure I'm prepared for tomorrow. So that's what I'll be doing. So state capacity, government. I'm feeling really good for my presentation tomorrow, so I think I'm going to call it a night, and I will see you tomorrow for Tuesday. Good morning and happy Tuesday. So here is a quick fit check. We have a presentation in my second class today. So again, dressing for the grade we want, not the grade we have. And we're starting off the day with practice. So this week it's optional on Tuesday and Thursday. We actually don't have a coach, so that's why it's only 2 days a week, just because one of the swim coaches are available on those days. And so we have to have someone on deck to watch to make sure we don't die. So it's only optional Tuesday, Thursday, and then there's no optional practice next week. So one of our last practices as a junior, which is so crazy to think about, but we're going to head to the pool to start off the day with practice. Just finished up practice, have a snack, and now I'm headed to my first class of the day. Okay, I just finished up with class number 1, and it's starting to rain, so we are walking very quickly to class number 2 so I can get my presentation and hopefully not soaking wet. I had my presentation, it went really well. When we had practiced it yesterday, it was at 12 minutes, and today it was at like 21, 22, and the maximum was 22 minutes without a deduction, so we did that, so I feel good about that. I feel really good about what I presented and what the group presented. I don't want to brag, but it was probably the best presentation of the day, so feeling pretty good about that. And right now I'm rushing home. I'm rushing home because we expected the class to go over because the presentations were supposed to be a minimum of 18 minutes, but like with questions and everything, it was probably supposed to take about like 30 minutes per person or per group. And so with that in mind, like my group was the last to present, so I assumed like I wasn't gonna have time to make it to practice, but that was not the case. So I'm rushing home right now to change so I can make lift so I don't have to make it up tomorrow, because I would really rather not make it up tomorrow. So that is the game plan. I'm rushing home right now to have an outfit change and then head to lift. We got changed and now it's time for a really good lift. Are back from lift, and so I changed back into the shirt I was wearing, 1 because I'm not in a sweaty tee, and 2 because I have an internship meeting at 8 o'clock tonight, and so I just wanted to have like a nicer top on for that. But I just have a shoot tomorrow for athletics, and so that'll be at 3 o'clock, and I don't have anything else besides treatment at 8 o'clock, so it should be a pretty light day. So hopefully we can be pretty productive tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just like not in the headspace to do anything. I think like these past couple of days have been a lot of schoolwork, and so I'm just like exhausted, and I just like haven't had a time to take a break because it's just been like go, 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 go. And so hopefully tomorrow I can catch up on some work, but tonight I'm just feeling a little lazy, and so I think I'm gonna take some time to just chillax, respond to some emails, not get my head too wrapped around doing a project. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for tonight until my meeting. So I think I'm just gonna respond to some emails, maybe watch a YouTube video, take a chill night. So let's do that. Okay, it is 7:55, so I'm going to hop on to my internship call. But so far we've been pretty productive. I worked on my paper, worked on another assignment I have, so feeling pretty good, not too overwhelmed. So feeling good, but now I'm ready for my internship meeting. Hi, it's great to see you. I finished up my meeting and right now I'm starving, so I'm gonna make some dinner. I'll probably have pasta, but I think I'm gonna call it a night, so I will see you tomorrow for Wednesday. Good morning and happy Wednesday. I just made some breakfast. I have some waffles and fruit, and more so fruit than waffles. But I just had treatment this morning and I took my evaluation and I'm like cleared, so that's good for my back. So I don't like necessarily need to keep doing treatment, but it just like makes me feel better, so I plan to keep doing it. But we're down to once a month or once a week, and so I had it today and then I'll have it next Wednesday and then I'll be home, so it'll be like on my own doing my exercises and everything. So hopefully I can hold myself accountable and still do those. But this morning I'm going to eat breakfast and I actually have an interview for the Baltimore Ravens game day internship. So that's just like online, like recorded. So I think I'm gonna do that after I finish breakfast, and then I'll like sit down and evaluate like what I need to do for the day. But that is the game plan this morning. So I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast and do that interview and then get started with whatever I need to get done today. Okay, we did my makeup. I just put on the shirt I was wearing yesterday and I have my computer set up on some shoes and I'm ready to do the interview. So wish me luck. I finished up the interview. It went really well. I'm so sorry. I'm like teary-eyed. My professor just messaged me because I will never see him again. And it was a really sweet message. But the interview I think went really well. But that made me really teary-eyed. I really enjoyed his class, so I'm like kind of sad it's over. But anyway, the interview went, I think, well. It was like recorded, so it's a little bit harder because you don't know like if anyone understands what you're saying because no one's nodding their head. But I think it went well. I feel really confident with my answers, and I'm a firm believer if it like doesn't work out, like things happen for a reason, or if it does work out, like again, things happen for a reason. But I feel like my answers were kind of niche and like not like silly, but like they definitely showed my personality, and so I feel like it depends on like whoever watches it, like if they like that or not. So yeah, it just depends on if it's meant to be or not. But I feel I'm proud of my answers. I would not change them, and I feel like that's something that I'm content with. So moving into schoolwork, I have our presentation tomorrow, and so I just want to go over the presentation and make sure there's not too many words or anything on the slides. I feel good about presenting and everything, and I'm actually meeting with my partner tomorrow, right before our class. So like practice is from 9 to 10:30, but we have a room booked at the library for 10. So I think I'm just gonna leave practice a little bit early and run through this presentation with her, just because like we tried to run through it, but we like were tight on time and like we didn't really get to go through it and like present the whole project. And so right now I'm just looking through the slides, gonna turn the slides, meet with her tomorrow, and I feel good about our presentation. There's also a paper that goes with it, so I think I'm gonna look over that paper, and so that's what I'll be doing right now. But yeah, wanted to give you an update on my interview. I can check that off my to-do list. Sorry I was so teary-eyed. That message really just like I was not expecting, so that really threw me for a loop, but I'm glad I read it after I did my interview because I would not want to be teary-eyed for that. So long update to just tell you I'm working on schoolwork and that the interview went well. So I just packed my bag for our shoot. I have my Miss Maryland banner and my computer. I don't think I need anything else. So right now I'm gonna head to the pool to film this video. Own Your Roar, Miss Maryland, and we finished the promo video. I think it went really well, so I'm interested to see how it turns out. But I grabbed some Chick-fil-A on my way out. So right now I'm headed back to the apartment, and I think I'm just gonna chill, do some schoolwork. The only thing I have tomorrow is my presentation, which again, I'm feeling really good about. And we're meeting again tomorrow morning. So feeling good about that. But, oh, thank you. That guy probably thinks I'm crazy for talking to myself. But anyway, we're headed back to the apartment to just chill, kind of send some emails, do some schoolwork, but nothing too crazy. I'm back at the apartment. I'm going to start working on some emails and some other things I just want to look over and get done. So I'm going to do that for a little, and then I'll probably just call it a night. So let's get a time lapse started. I'm feeling good about all the work I accomplished, and so I'm getting kind of hungry, so I think I'm gonna make dinner and call it a night. I will say the thing that is getting me through finals week so far is reading. I feel like with exams and presentations, like my anxiety can get a little high, and so reading really calms me down, lets my imagination run wild, so that has been helping. So I've been trying to prioritize giving myself time to read at night or when I'm eating. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day, and I will see you tomorrow for Thursday and presentation number 3. Last one, best one. Good morning and happy Thursday. So I have one presentation today, but 2 classes. My second class, we're finishing up presentations and then doing an exam review. So this is the fit for today. We're starting off with our last practice as a junior, which is so crazy to think about. And then we have my presentation, then my class, then we're done for today because I'm planning on lifting tomorrow. So that is the run through for today. And we're gonna start off with practice.
Last practice of junior year, done!
Just finished up with practice, have a snack, and right now I'm headed to the library because I'm meeting up with my partner to run through our group project before we present. So let's run through our presentation and then go present it. I'm Sarah.
I'm Leslie.
And this is our presentation on Kevin Fitzgibbon's suspension in the NFL. We finished up practicing and now we're going to present, so hopefully
I feel ready.
It goes well. Yeah, we feel good. We just presented and I think it went really well.
We went for 12 minutes.
Yes, we did it. And so now I'm headed to my next class, but I'm feeling really good about our presentation. So I changed into some comfy clothes and ate some lunch because I was absolutely starving. And I honestly feel so brain dead that like I just want to take a nap and like do nothing for tonight. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is trying to just like listen to my body. So I will get back to you tomorrow for Friday. So I will see you tomorrow. Good morning and happy Friday. So yesterday I was able to catch up on a lot of sleep. I don't know if I'm like stressing myself into being sick or what the case may be, but I slept for over 10 hours, which I like never do. And I feel like I like constantly get a lot of sleep. So I definitely think like my body is like overwhelmed and needs rest. So I'm planning to take it easy today. Today is Friday and I only have one thing I need to do, which is a meeting at 3:30. I'm gonna share with you a little secret that I can't tell anyone until Monday. So by the time you're watching this, it'll be completely fine. But I'm hosting Golden Paws, and that's our student athlete banquet ceremony where like we give out awards. And I'm not supposed to tell anyone because it's supposed to be a secret, but that's what my meeting is at 3:30, and Golden Paws is on Monday. And even though I really don't want to go because I'd rather like catch up on sleep or rest, I have to go because we haven't gone over the script at all. So do have to go to that. But outside of that, I really just want to get caught up on work, like make sure I'm ahead. So then when it comes to Wednesday after exams, I'm like good to go and I'm like done. But I might have to just study for exams today because I'm just still not feeling very good. But we'll see. I also have to edit the vlog because there's no video scheduled right now for Sunday. So studying for my exams and doing the vlog and having my meeting at 3:30 is like what I need to get done today. So my goal is to just not go on my phone at all. If I need like to take a break, I'm probably gonna do like a little study with me kind of thing to like help me keep going and not get distracted. So I'll probably just take a break by reading a chapter of my book. And so I'm currently reading Great Big Beautiful Life, and it's really good. And I think it's like really been helping me like deal with my stressing, just because like it gives me like a thing to do without being on my phone after being on my computer all day. So yeah, but I think like the 3 presentations really took it out of me because like I still get anxious talking in front of people when I have to present, like especially like a class project. And then yeah, the 2 exams I have coming up, I just get really nervous for exams because like they're either like you did it or you didn't do it, and that like really stresses me out because there's like no way to prove that you know what you learned besides getting the question right. So that really stresses me out, but it's okay. There's only 2 more days of like actual school and then I'm done, which is crazy to think about, but that's the situation. I had breakfast, I just made a cup of tea, and so I'm ready to work on studying for my exams, finishing the vlog, and having my meeting at 3:30. So it's currently 9 o'clock. I'm feeling good. about everything I need to get done. So I've been working on the paper for the presentation I did yesterday, and I'm going to turn in our paper, which is worth 200 points, which is a lot. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. Well, I know it's gonna be fine, but okay, here we go. Wait, let me just check it one more time. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hit submit. Oh, this is scary. Okay, so that has been turned in, which feels really good. So I'm done with assignments for my corporate communication management class. I just have to attend class on Tuesday and like fill out an evaluation form for the other people presenting. But other than that, I'm done with the class, which feels really good. So 1 class down, 3 to go. So I'm gonna continue working on some things. I think I'm gonna move into the vlog and trying to get that fully edited. I'm pretty sure I just need to add sound, so that's nothing too crazy. So I think I'm gonna do that and then eat some lunch and then go to my meeting. So very productive morning, thankfully. I really needed that because I was really struggling yesterday. I felt like I was on my deathbed. So let's edit the vlog really fast and then eat lunch and go to my meeting. I just got ready for our script reading, so here's a quick fit check. And I'm mostly done with the YouTube video. I just have to upload it to YouTube so I can get posted for Sunday, but we'll do that after we get back. I'm good in front of the camera. Honestly, I just got back from our meeting. It was a lot longer than I thought it was. It's currently 5:30. But I have our scripts with all of the secret information for who won what awards. So I feel like I need to sign like an NDA or something. Just kidding. But yeah, so I'm going to memorize. Well, I'm not going to memorize, but I'm going to just keep practicing what I have to say, especially because some of these names are actually crazy. I'm going to feel so bad if I mispronounce them because I know how it feels to get my name mispronounced, but at this point I'm like used to it. So I'm hoping that these people are used to their name getting said wrong. But I will be trying my absolute best, so I hope they bear with me. But I'm just gonna keep practicing that. And I just made some dinner. I have some pasta, so I'm going to enjoy this and have a nice little weekend. I'm actually working for my internship tomorrow. They are coming to DC, so I work for the Tampa Bay Inferno. I'm an intern there, and they're coming up to DC for a game. And so it's like an hour and a half-ish away from me, so I'm going to work that tomorrow. And then Sunday, I'm hoping to just have off, teach my last yoga class for the semester, which is kind of sad, but just have a relaxing weekend, study for my exams. And, oh yeah, I uploaded the vlog. Don't worry, there will be a video on Sunday. We're all good. So yeah, I will see you on Monday for my first exam of finals. Good morning and happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I was very productive. I did my internship. I studied for my exams, feeling good. So we started off the morning with Lyft. So I just got back from that, just showered, and I actually got an email saying my credit card had a fraudulent charge. So now I'm getting a new credit card. So not the brightest morning, but it's okay. So we're gonna head to the library to go take my first exam of finals. I'm feeling pretty good. We'll see how it goes. So let's head to the library.
Here we go. Wish me luck.
I just finished my exam. I think it went really well. And right now I'm headed to grab some lunch and then head to my internship meeting. We just finished up with our internship and we got little goodies. But like so sad it's over.
It is very sad.
And now we have some work to get done for that, for our to-do list, and then we'll be done with our internship, which is so sad.
Like finally over. It's very crazy.
Yeah, and Paige is graduating, so like this is really sad for her.
Very sad. Also low-key ready, so.
Yeah, I got another year,
nice.
which I'm very excited for. I'm not ready to adult just quite yet. So glad I have another year, but right now we're walking back to our apartment after our last internship meeting.
I know, it's so sad.
I just got back from my internship and I just scheduled all of our stuff. So I'm officially done with our internship. I'm clearly gonna have to post on TikTok because there's not a way to do that, I don't think, where you can schedule TikToks beforehand. So I'm gonna have to still do that like on my own time, but that's okay. I don't really mind. I don't care if I don't get credit for hours for that. So I'm gonna turn in my internship hour log, which is so incredibly long. I have to add in today's hours, but like, look at this. Ready? So long. So I'm gonna do some last minute stuff on that because I have everything scheduled to go, and I'm gonna turn this in, and then I'm gonna be done with my internship, and then I'm just gonna have my political science exam and my lab 3 assignment, and then I'm done, which is so crazy to think about. So actually tomorrow I should be done because I'm gonna try and get both of those done today. However, Golden Pause is in T-minus an hour and a half, and I have not started getting ready, but I don't think I need that much time to get ready just because I'm putting my hair up in a hairstyle that I've done before, and I know it doesn't take long, and I'm doing my makeup pretty chill. The only thing that's going to take a while is transitions, and like now that I know it's coming, I'm like actually nervous to host. And funny story, Riley, Ellie, Julian, if you're seeing this, I'm so sorry I had to give you false information and lead a false truth. But Julian asked me like, oh, like, are you like hosting? And I was like, oh, like I'm making an announcement for Own Your Roar. And he was like, well, like, do you know who won? And I was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I know who the next president is. And Riley's like, yeah, like she's not hosting the event. She's just doing a thing for Own Your Roar. Like she's just making an announcement. And he was like, oh, okay. And I didn't have the heart to correct her. 1, because I can't, and 2, because I can't. Oh, I was told not to tell my teammates, so I did not correct her, and I was trying so hard not to like crack a smile. Yeah, so Riley, I'm so sorry I did that to you today, but I just wish I could see their faces when this video plays and I'm in it and I'm hosting. This is like the hardest secret I've ever had to keep. But anyway, I'm gonna try and finish my internship journal, get that submitted, and then depending on how much time I have, I'm gonna make a correction to my lab 3 assignment, and if I do that, I'm gonna turn it in, but I probably won't have enough time, so I'll do that after Golden Pause, or tomorrow, we'll see. But oh, this is so exciting, yay! Okay, wait, let me mark that down on my to-do list. We are officially done with my internship, which feels so good. And so I don't think I have enough time to eat and get ready and work on my political science thing. So I have tomorrow morning as well. So I think I'm gonna study for my exam a little bit more tomorrow morning, work on my lab 3 assignment tomorrow morning. And right now I'm going to get ready for Golden Pause. So I'm gonna turn you over to TikTok. So if you wanna see Golden Pause, check out my TikTok, and I will see you tomorrow for our last day of finals. Good morning and happy Tuesday, aka last day of finals, which is crazy to think about because finals week officially starts tomorrow for everyone else, but not for me because my professors are really cool and don't want to come in during finals, and neither do I, so really appreciate them. So we're going to start off the morning by turning in my political science paper thing. We had to make an infographic and it's super long, so it felt like a paper. So I'm gonna start the morning off by turning that in and then studying for my exam in that class, and then I have my exam at 12:30. I think it's after my first class, so it's my second class of the day, so I don't really know what time. I just know it's after my first class. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm really hoping to get some studying done this morning, so that is the game plan. So let's turn in my infographic, and then I just have my exam left. That's so crazy to think about. So now that that is turned in, I have a Quizlet, and I'm going to start by doing the flashcards, learning the terms. I feel like I know them pretty well. I just like have little like reminders to remember them, which, okay, I'll give you the first one because it just pulled up, which this is like low-key kind of like far-fetched, but it works for me. So it's the Bellis theory, and it's Paul Revere came in running on a horse, ringing a bell to show that there was war because war equals states and states equal war. That's how I'm remembering it. Now that is the longest like way to remember something, but it works for me. So that is literally what is on my card. Paul Revere rings a bell to warn there is war. War states make war. Bellis theory. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, is just like quizzing myself to make sure that I know these little like phrases and stuff to remember these terms. I know it sounds crazy, but it works. For me at least, I promise it works. Okay, so enjoy this time lapse. Here is the fit for class, and now we're heading to my first class of the day, where we're just gonna watch presentations, and then we'll go to my second class where we take my exam. So let's go to class number 1. Okay, I'm officially done with my corporate communications class, and right now I'm headed to my second class of the day, my political science class, where I'm going to take my exam, and then after that, I'm going to be done with my junior year, which is so crazy to think about, but let's go take this exam. I finished my exam. I think it went really well. It did start downpouring on my way to my second class and through my entire second class when I took my exam to when I went to Chipotle to get a little sweet treat to, I guess it's not very sweet, but to get a treat to celebrate the end to my junior year. So that is it for finals week. I've submitted everything. I've taken all my exams. I've done my presentations. I am done, which is so crazy to think about. I'm officially a senior in college, which is like, time flies. And so that is going to be it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you made it to this point in the video, just know I really appreciate you sticking out all the finals week with me, and you should comment the blue heart emoji so I know you made it all the way to the end. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, cool.